So now this is a regenerative hydraulic circuit. So here this one is a reservoir, filter, pump, and motor is coupled to the pump, and this is pressure relief valve, and this is one is a 4x3 position operating spring loaded DC valve, and here it is a piston and cylinder arrangements. So here initially we are going to be connected as a 4x3 this direction control valve. So here at the center this is neutral, and this one is position 1 and this is position 2. Just for a reference purpose they are given as a position 1 and position 2. So here when the oil is going to be pumped, so through the filter this oil comes to this particularly P position. So from this P it is connected to this directly to the reservoir. So means this particularly as a central is a neutral position. So and here this port 1 and port 2. So as far as this one, port 1 is connected to this one and port 2 is disconnected. So as it is a 1, 2, 3, 4 ports and 3 positions direction control valve. So now the figure we are going to be once again referring as the oil is going to be pumping through this pump, and that will come to this one position and that will back to the reservoir. This is a normal condition we are going to be considering it. Here this end is closed. So in case if it is going to be crossing the defined pressure, whatever the gauge pressure we are going to be setting, if it is crossing that this defined pressure, then this circuit is going to be coming in the working condition. Just you can observe here the flow is coming through this way, and that is going to be shifted this position. This arrow mark is going to be shifted to this particular position. So because of the oil is going to be acting here, the pressure, so then this is going to be coming in the acting. That time this particularly is connected, then the oil is going to be coming back to the reservoir. So only this action is coming in the picture whenever it crosses the defined pressure. Otherwise it is going to be flowing through this way. So now going with the next, we are just shifted the position to this cross line. So means initially the position is directly connected, there is a neutral condition. So now we are going to be, by using this particular handle, we are going to be shifting this to the position 2. So here is a position 2, we are going to consider it. So by this position, so whatever the oil is going to be pumping through this filter, the filtered oil is coming through this pump. So the motor is coupled to this pump. So here this oil is flowing through this way. So here this is blocked. This position is blocked, means the oil will not be flowing through this way. The port number 2 is concerned. So then this oil has to flow through this way. The oil has to flow this way. So when oil is flowing through this way, so this is going to be acting this force on this particularly the back side of the piston, that is the rod end side. So here this is going to act on the rod end side, then it's going to be forcing in this direction. So then this outlet, so as this is inlet and this is becoming as an outlet. So as the oil is flowing this way, this is inlet we are going to consider, this is outlet. And oil when it is coming through this way, so it is coming through this particularly connection. So this way, then this oil is come through this one connection, then it will come back to the reservoir. So here at this, during this process, the high pressure oil is flowing this way and the lower pressure oil is coming through this way. So that will come to the reservoir. So in this particularly regenerative circuits, also called as a differential circuit. Also this is called as a differential circuit. And also it is a bypass circuit. Otherwise it is a regenerative circuit. So we are going to be calling it as 3 names: the differential circuit, bypass circuit, or a regenerative circuit. So here, so when it is a extraction condition, means the piston is flowing, moving in this way, and when it is the retardation position, the piston is moving in this way. So now, so based on that one, so now here in the next diagram, with the continuation of the same figure, so just we have shifted to the position 1. So as compared with the figure number 1. So here initially you have taken neutral condition. Now this is connected to the direction control wall as a position 2, and now it is a position 1. The position 1 figure is indicating it as, so now the oil is coming through the filter to the pump. So then high pressure, this oil is come to through this particular way. So it will come to this one. So whenever forcing this particularly piston in this direction, so now in this, what arrangement we have made as a regenerative circuit is, so whatever the, so even if we are going to be considering this as a P1 we can take, and this as a PS. Okay, PS I given the notation, or otherwise you can give it this as a PR, as a rod side. So now here if you are going to be considering this as PR is greater than P1. PR is greater than P1. So this condition we are going to be considering it the basis as, so here as the force is equal to pressure into area. Area is more in this side and area is less in this side, as the rod is also there in this particular as a portion, and because of that area is going to be considering here as a less, and here is a more area. So this is going to be pushing it in this direction. So because of that one, you are going to consider PR is greater than P1. So means this, whatever the piston is going to be moving in this way, while the oil is flowing through this way, high pressure oil, so that time the piston is moving in this way. When the piston is moving in this way, so that time whatever the oil is there here, so that will come through this way. So that oil is coming through this way as a port 4. So when oil is coming through this way, we are going to be connected that oil. Just it is a bypassing this oil. We are going to be bypassing this oil. In the previous diagram, we have seen that is a directly connected to the reservoir. So now it is going to be bypassed to this portion. So from this particularly the oil is going to be added. So means addition of oil is going to be taken place. Here the area is more and here the area is less. And because of lesser area, pressure will be more. Only we can pass this oil through this way toward this side. We cannot pass this oil toward this side because this pressure is more. So that is what we consider as a F is equal to P into area, pressure into area. So now this is force is equal to pressure into area, and this is PR is a pressure at this side and P1 is a pressure at this side. That is a blind end we are going to consider. This is a blind end and this is a rod end. So by considering this one, we can pass the oil, whichever at the higher pressure, we are going to send it to this one, and that will be the quantity here as a more, and because of this rod and the area is less here. And that oil is coming through this way as a higher pressure oil. So by considering this one as a regenerative system, so here what exactly you are going to understand in this one as, so while it is coming this way, so it is having a more pressure is there here, and because of that when it is coming this side, it is at a lower pressure. The application part of this one we are going to observe in the next diagram. So now just you can observe the working model of regenerative hydraulic circuits. In the first condition we are observing here as, so just you can observe in the first condition, it is a high pressure oil is moving inside the cylinder at the piston end side, and the low pressure oil is coming through this way. Blue color I indicated here as a red color, indicating it is a higher pressure. At this condition, directly motor is pumped through the motor, it is going to be pumping and it is coming this side. The oil is coming outlet because without any resistance it is coming this side. So this is the blue color I indicated. Here just you can observe the next figure is bypassing this oil. The pressure at this end is more, and that oil is going to be bypassed and passing through this pumped oil through the cylinder. So now whatever the oil is coming here, it is going to be pushing it backside. So here just you can observe it. Here this is what the circuit you have just observed. It is a GI figure. You can just see this one is a higher pressure oil. It's coming through this way, bypassed to this particularly the cylinder, and here is the piston side. Even we are going to be calling it as a blind end side, and this one is a rod end side. So just you can observe here, it is connected here, it is closed. So now the oil is going through this way and it is bypass oil is going to be passing through this way. In the next, what are the advantages of regenerative hydraulic circuit? What are the advantages of regenerative hydraulic circuit? The speed of the extension can be made greater than that of regular double acting cylinder. The extending speed can be made greater than the retracting speed if the rod size is made small enough. The example is power press machine. So for the further information, you may refer this website as well as Oil Hydraulics Systems by S.R. Mujumdar.